Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I sublimate my shirts. Just like this one, I actually made this one for my mom so that she can wear at pop-up events. It has our business logo, and then in the back it has our socials. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how I made this t-shirt. Before I show you guys how I made it though, I am gonna let you guys know what items you will need. The first thing you will need is a sublimation printer. If you do not have a sublimation printer, that is okay. You can do what I did. I have an Epson 7210 that I actually converted into a sublimation printer. The only thing that I did was just add sublimation ink, and I literally converted it. So I have a video of how I did all of that down below in case you guys are interested. Another thing that you will need is sublimation ink. I got my sublimation ink at Cosmos Ink. You can just Google Cosmos ink and it should pop up. It's really good ink. I haven't tried any other ink, but I think for now I'm gonna stick with it because I really do like it. The paper that I use is from the brand ASUB. And so I have the these are the sizes that I'm using right now. It's the 8.5 by 11 and the 8.5 by 14. The shirt, so I know you guys are probably gonna be wondering where I got the shirt from. I got this shirt from, I know they sell it at Jiffy Shirts, like all day shirts. There's like other places, but it's the I don't know how to say that. The Jersey's Dry Power. I think there's the 21M and then there's the 29M. It's whichever one is 100% polyester. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but it's literally 100% polyester. That's another thing too. You do want to make sure that your shirts have a higher polyester count than a cotton count. Another thing that I highly recommend for you to use is a pressing pillow. The reason why is because when you use a pressing pillow, your design presses evenly on the shirt, versus when you don't use a pressing pillow, you kind of take that risk of it not pressing evenly, and some of the ink on some sides they transfer more than on the other sides, and it can be a mess, especially when they wash it. It can be a bit noticeable where some parts of the design are more dull than other parts. So I highly recommend for you to use a pressing pillow, but it's up to you. If you don't want to use one, that's okay, but I highly recommend it. Another thing that I use, it's also optional, is the heat tape. I know some people don't use the heat tape. I like to use it because I have noticed that when I don't use it, and there are times that I press very fast, and my design moves a little, like it'll shift a little and it'll cause a shadow. So when I remove the paper, I can see that my design moved, and that's not a good look. So I rather just add heat tape. I got all of these stuff from Amazon. This you definitely need. Butcher paper. You need butcher paper. I know some people use parchment paper. I'm not sure that's the same thing, but I have heard that. I got this from Amazon as well. You do need to use this because if you don't put paper on top of your design, it will bleed through. The ink will stick to your heat press or to the Teflon cover, whatever it is that you have, but it will stick and it will leave a mess. So please use butcher paper. Also, if you're using the pressing pillow in between the shirt, because that's what I do, I put my pressing pillow in between the shirt. That way the ink from the design won't bleed into the back of the shirt. If you're not gonna be using a pressing pillow, then I suggest you put butcher paper in between your shirt. Please do this because the ink will bleed through. So please don't forget butcher paper. It's a must. Another thing that you will need is a lint roller. You please make sure that you lint roll your shirt before you press the design. If not, little black dots will appear, or the lint will appear on your design, and then it sticks to the shirt and you just can't remove it. So please lint roll your shirt before so that you don't have any problems and your design can look beautiful. So with that being said, let's get started.
In this part, I totally apologize because I forgot to film the first part. But as you guys can see, I've already pressed the design onto the shirt, and now I am pressing it for a second time just to make sure that I get any lines out. And so that's pretty much just what I'm doing right now. And I am about to show you guys how I press the back. So right here, I already put the pressing pillow in between the shirt, and I do this so that ink won't bleed through and it won't get to the back. You don't want that, so you either put a pressing pillow or you can put butcher paper in between, but please make sure that you put something. If not, it will make a mess. And then right here I am applying heat tape. This is optional. I know people who don't add heat tape. I do, because if I don't, usually I get shadows and it just doesn't look nice once it's pressed. It does not look nice. So right here, I'm making sure that it's nice and straight and it's aligned. It's in the center. You always want to make sure that it's in the center, because, oh, it's such a nightmare once you press it and it's not centered. So that's just pretty much what I am doing right now, making sure that the heat tape sticks. You don't need a Teflon cover when you're sublimating. That's why I took mine off. But now I will add the butcher paper. And I am going to press for 60 seconds at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. 60 seconds. Once the 60 seconds are up, then I am going to remove the butcher paper. I am going to remove the paper. And then I am going to press it again just to make sure that I get rid of any unnecessary lines. And I press it again for maybe like 5 seconds. I don't press it for too long. And yeah, that is pretty much it. You get a nice, crisp design.
Well, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down below. I read all of the comments. I try to reply as fast as I can. So please comment, like, subscribe if you are not subscribed. I will try to bring more of these type of videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time.